Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to part 2 of our flea market ventures here. We're at the largest flea market in North Carolina looking for deals and cool items. So we have stopped at this vendor here. We're checking out their shoes, and we see these pretty cool Lacoste shoes here on the floor. And they actually look like they're in pretty good condition. We're trying to look them up to see what they could be worth. Here's my photo that I took on that day as well. And here is a comp of what they could be worth. You can also see that the shoelaces are pretty stuck under that table. So let's listen in and see how much they wanted for it.
How much for these? Oof. No. Oh, okay.
So we did end up walking away after she had thrown out a price of $15. In hindsight, we probably should have negotiated with her, thrown out $10. Maybe we could have landed on $12 or something like that, which would have been a great price to get for those shoes if they were worth around $30 or $35. Of course, we like taking the shoes and cleaning them up with soap or OxyClean, baking soda vinegar, stuff like that. We love taking old shoes and making them look like new. So we probably made a mistake in not getting them, but that's all right. It's okay. We're gonna move on to some other cool vendors. We just keep walking. It's pretty hot. It's just like straight sun right now, but that's okay. Just keep moving, looking for the deals. We see this white Adidas shirt over here, the polo, and it looks to be unfortunately only worth maybe around $12, but we're such a sucker for Adidas since we had Adidas shoes that sold really well. So we did want to stop and look just in case. Unfortunately, not worth too much, so we're just gonna continue forward. The flea market was starting to get a little bit busier. It was Sunday morning, I think almost at noon at this point. So good to see that people were getting out, even though it was a little warm. We kind of look at some of the toys over here, really like stuffed animals. They also had a bubble machine, so that's what I was playing with there. So pretty fun. So we head to the back over here and we find another vendor that's selling a ton of stuffed animals. We just love looking at stuff like this, pretty much for ourselves. I mean, sometimes we look for Squishmallows maybe to try to sell, because those usually do pretty well. But we're just kind of looking for ourselves right now. And we go over here to the other side of the table to look at some Hello Kitty stuff that we saw. Now, I've seen stuff like this go on Chinese websites for pretty cheap, like $1 to $5 maybe. And I looked up this Hello Kitty purse, I believe it was. Seems to be going over here in the US for around $30. The other white Hello Kitty purse here is also worth about $30. So they are pretty cool. Just a little bit too much money right now. We actually didn't ask how much he wanted for it. We were just looking for fun. So what do you guys think? Would you have gotten these? Are these too adorable to pass up? Did we make a huge mistake by not getting them? What do you think? So we move on to our last vendor here, the outside market. So we've made potentially a couple regrets today not buying some items. We're pretty determined to buy some items here. Some pieces of clothing would be great to find. So this guy had a couple of shirts that caught our eye from far away. So we walk up and we go through the shirts and we find this pretty cool Nike long sleeve shirt. And it, probably won't sell good now, but it will in the fall. It's got very, very light staining around the neck. You can't really see it, but it seems to be worth around $40, which is great. So we keep flipping through the clothes and find another super cool jacket. It's an LRG jacket with all these flags on there, and it's called Port of Monaco Zip Up, and it's just so neat. So again, it caught our eye from really far away. So we decided to get these 2 items. It was missing the zipper pull on it. The LRG logo was on that zipper pull, but a very minor thing. It didn't have any stains and it looked in great condition. So we were able to bundle those 2 pieces of clothing and got it for 15 bucks. So that was a great deal. So we were definitely happy with finding these pieces of clothing and glad we could not have any regrets leaving this booth. But guys, I think that is all for today. We're gonna call it there. Join us for part 3 where we go inside the flea market, largest one in North Carolina. Thanks again for watching. If you liked this, why don't you hit that like button? Also subscribe for more content like this. Thanks again, guys. We'll catch you on part 3.